Hi pupils, this is Miss Ali again from Tender Care MOTORSTOLIC. I hope you are good. We are back again to take you course on the subject phonetics, and the topic is silent E in A, U, I, and O. So we have done this topic before. In those classes I told you that when something is silent, it means that it makes no noise. You would have heard someone says, I want absolute silence. That means no noise. So when we say silent E, it means that this E will not have a sound in the word. It's not going to have a sound in the word. And because it's not going to have a sound in the word, it's going to affect the way the vowel before it sounds. Now we want to look at the examples here. It makes that vowel before it, the silent E, say its name. When we say its name, letters normally have names and they have sound. Let's look at the letter A. The letter A, its name says A, but the sound is A. In words, normally, when you say you have, say for example, you have P-A-N, A, we say its sound, that is A. So we have an, pan. But in these lessons, because of this E that is going to be silent, it's not going to make any sound, that letter A, as we are looking at this table here, is going to say its name, not going to sound its sound that we are used to. So it's going to be the name of the letter. If we remember, what is the name of this letter that I've just mentioned, if you are following us? So the name is A. A. So if we want to sound this now, we're going to say B. A, because of this. Because of this. But if you remove this, let's say for example, I'm using my pen to cover it, you're going to have B, A. So we're going to have bath. Bath. But because of this E, this A is going to say its name. So because it's going to say its name, we're not going to say bath. We're going to change it to A. So it will become B. A, and this normally is silent. So it's going to be bathe, not bath. Because if you say bath, you are saying something else. It has a different meaning from bathe. Now we are coming to this one. This is M, at. If we cover the E again, it's mat. Like I said before, if we put the E here, this will say its name, and its name is A. It's not going to say the sound. Therefore, it's going to be mate. It's not going to be mat, because the E is silent, and automatically it changes this letter A to say its name. The next one, without even telling you, or without much guidance, I know some of you will already say cake. So the next one is cake. And this one is cane. And the last one here is rate. Rate. So we can all see the A sound on the words. We want to look at, again, the silent E as it affects you. It's still the same rule. U sounds U, or sometimes sounds A, as in umbrella, as in cap, bus, or U as in put, as in words. But in these lessons, because of the silent E here, U, we say its name. It's not going to sound A as we are used to. It's going to sound U. So if we remove this E, we will have this giving us cat. Cat. But if we put the E, it will change this to say its name. So we have cute. Cute. Again, this is without the E, it becomes tab. Tab. But if we put the E, tube. The next one, let's just say it together. Crude. Crude. And the last one is plume. It will not be plum because of the E. The next one is silent E as it affects O. The letter O sounds O, but because of the silent E, the letter O is going to give us its name here. It's going to bear its name. So we have O here. But without this E, if you have M-O-P, without the E, it's going to give us map. But with the silent E, it will give us the name of this letter, not the sound. So this name of this letter will be automatically O. We now have mop. Mop. Remember the E is silent. As a result of that, it is changing this vowel here to say its name, not the sound. We have the next one. Without the E, we have cup. But with the E, it gives us cope. The O sound, take note of that. We have here, without the E, we have rope. But with the E, we have robe. And this one, without the E, is home. With the E, it gives us home. And the last one, we have pop without the E. When we add the E, we have the word pope. This is the last one, as we have done in our previous classes. Silent E as it affects I. Again, the letter I sounds E, and the letter I, when it says its name as a result of silent E, is going to give us its name, not E. Like this word. If you have this one, aside the E, we are going to have beat. Beat. But if you put the E, this will change to the name, not sound. So it's going to give us bite. Because I. So automatically, this is silent. So we just pretend as if it's not there because it has changed this vowel sound. So this becomes bite. Beside the E, this is kit. Kit. But if we put the E, we get the word kite. Like the ones you see children fly kite these days because it's summer. Then the next one, here, we have win. With the I, we have wine. This one too, we have read beside the E. If you add the E, it becomes ride. And the last one, sit. If you put the E, we have sight. So as a way of summarizing these lessons, I told you that the silent E, when you say something is silent as a letter, it doesn't make a sound. It is there. In writing, you see it, but it does not